What's up? This is your 21-year-old repetitive speaker autistic woman named Marie from Pinder Studios. Well, the autistic part is not an insult. That's the way I am. This would be a list where I talk about the videos that I made. Yeah, we should let Marie spill the beans to show her reflections for the fun of it. For this list, it contains my personal favorites and least favorites. Oh, don't forget about the audience too, because the opinions can be facts of why it's good or bad. I'll only be covering my 2017 to now because my 2013 to 2016 vids are so outdated that they don't need to be covered on, which leaves me speechless in an empty shell. Plus, it has to be relevant for me. With that being said, let's roll. The top, best, and worst videos I ever made. First, let's go to the worst videos because I like to keep the best for last, while I stumble upon this mess I have to face. Number 4, the Reptile review. Okay, this is the best for the fans of Reptile, but why is it on the list? The voice acting of Omorion and the visuals is pretty dry. Also, when I used to have that gay-looking furry as my persona, just kidding. So please don't flip the table. At the time, I used that archaic style of reviewing to the source material with meaningless big amounts of plot summary then explanations. The intermission skit I made of Major Lazer, which it became an afterthought that this is ridiculously stupid. We'll mention that Jamaican hero eventually. Number 3, my early vlog videos. I'm a try-hard who never get a good card. I want to take a break, jump off the bridge, to swim away in the lake, and bait from this monstrosity! When I make these videos, I thought they were good, but looking back at it... In all seriousness, I really am a try-hard when I made the first vlog of 2018, and everything else was awkwardly done. To add insult to injury, it's so boring, it's so predictable, and very hard to watch. Thank you. Next. Number 2, top 5 Major Lazer episodes. This is my personal least favorite list video. The jokes are way unfunny than the Reptile review, pointless filler, the editing mistakes, leaving out the stuttering and pausing. And the biggest offense of all, the freaking derivative parody character named Hattie the Cartoon Lover, who was basically a ripoff of early Floaty and Flato, morals yes, critically panned cartoons no, and shows with morals yes, Teen Titans Go and Nuck Shack no! The Sonic recolor sentence doesn't even make it better. Did I already mention that I used to be a fangirl of this character? It's so confusingly terrible that it even makes Omuro Ray horrified from it. The dank memes rant is a tie on this one, from me being biased about memes, and the theory segment is okay but mediocre at the same time. Yeah, it's mediocre. At least the rapping at the beginning was catchy. Just like the Dorby's review, but the Dorby's review, it's bleh. Number 1, how to make the emergency alert system not scary. I know it's not from 2017 to now, but I want it to be said while we are in a 2016 video. I used my old HTF video as a source to be interrupted by EAS of using my voice making dumb noise, go crazy, go stupid, and the bullcrap MLG horn and whistle. That horn existed before the unfunny MLG montages of 2014 since late 2000. Years ago, I deleted the original video because of the dislike bombs to people who doesn't find this funny. But the comments wasn't even criticism, just plain dry and the biggest buttholes to think insults are criticism. Please, it's 2019. Stop criticizing me in a harsh way. If you want to harshly criticize me, just be detailed. Well, not too detailed. This goes for the people who criticize me nicely too. In 2017, I recreated the video, but for some reason, people loved it. Like, why? I only disabled the comments because I am fed up with the stupid comments. Comments don't make sense, and the emoji spams. It's by far the worst video I made of all time. Let's run away from this as far as possible. Here are the dishonorable mentions. They have the same problem as I mentioned before. But the Double Dutch review, the audience got me on that one. Even though they didn't even comment, I had to figure it out myself the hard way. Oh shoot, here we go again.
Oh shoot, here we go again. Oh shoot, here we go again. Oh shoot, here we go again.
Yeah, how did that pop up? Okay, we finally escaped from the depths of hell to enter the above of heaven. Number 4. Top 8 Adventure Time episodes and Top 8 Classic One-Shot Cartoons. Now, the list video I created was a project that I always wanted to do for years before Risetti was changed into Pinder Studios. This is my personal favorite list where I make good points to why I like the episodes to convey my nostalgia for the show. My intro and intermission skits were getting better despite my mic was glitched up and most of the visuals are still images. The reason why I use still images because using video clips can be abysmal due to difficulty to find. I don't have a terabyte computer and copyright. I don't want my videos to be blocked or get a copyright strike. There are not many people like that video because for reasons that leaves me disappointing taste in my mouth. I was having high hopes for it. Then again, a tie goes to top 8 classic one-shot cartoons was delighted to have good jokes and rhymes from number by number of every cartoon I mentioned. Number 3, Major Lazer vs. Ditch Digger comic. Probably the only good Major Lazer video I made that's my personal favorite. Well, this video too. The purpose was a motion graphic slideshow. I used the comics from the ML Snapchat comics from 2016, but sadly the rest of it was missing. Luckily for me, I found all the comic pages to put it all in one to create this, not 100 pages found. I had a lot of fun to add transitions, panning, zooms, and sound effects to have the remarkable vibe that is surely well deserved. Ditch Digger the Necrocon was a cool character to do with his hoverboard and sword action fighting against the Major. The voiceover wasn't there because I have my limits of voice acting. Enough said. Whoosh! Number 2. A.L Buster Bounty Hunts animation. Love the smell of new flowers in the morning to witness this treasure of goodness. Here is A.L Buster Bounty Hunts short animation. The short plot of the cartoon was a female alipus who was in reverse language alien octopus hybrid to attack Buster until gets captured a moment later. Then she steals Buster's meal to find something good to eat. Then soup, because alipus hates soup. A.L Buster, the cheeseburger-loving dude, was shocked that the alipus eats his stuff. No worries, because he still has money on his pockets, because he's a friggin' bounty hunter. It's fun and difficult animation from the coin scene I had trouble doing. It took me a week or a few days to animate the short about A.L Buster who can turn to a gator croc from his left leg. It's an introduction of my first original animation using real dialogue to fit with the character's debut in animation form. By far, he is one of the most lovable characters to make stories for fun. I even love it when I use one of Aphex Twin soundtracks to fit the space theme, short, for relaxing chills. Here are some honorable mentions that it should be in the list, but it's like an okay and mixed bag. Well, except few of them, which are not mixed bags. Number 1, Build-A-Bear Workshop Flash Game. We reached to number 1, which has now been praised by the audience and myself included. Finally, we both have a video to agree with. When I make this, I thought no one cared about it because Build-A-Bear forgot everything about their Flash games to the point that everyone finds it irrelevant. This project was a last-minute Flash gameplay before Flash begins to stop working for the past few months after this was made or released. Probably the head start of Flash shutting down on all platforms in 2020 or late 2019. I was astonished by the love from the fans who used to play those games. My gameplay and commentary was enjoyable to watch, with my expressions were full of enthusiasm to create dominance for my energy to make everyone happy and have laughter in the first ever 30-minute video that is not a live stream with 1 gigabyte size. Yeah, it's that insane. I had lots of fun to play those games when I used to play them as a kid. The end is near, folks. The list is done. Thank the Lord who made me have motivation to edit this project. Let's hope that Pender Studios can continue to make great content for next year and the near future, like a box of chocolates with butterflies above you. I have a question of the day. What is your favorite and least favorite video I made? Let me know in the comments below so I can see your thoughts. Support me on Twitter and Instagram for updates and other cool stuff. It's Marie from Pender Studios, and have a great day. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. The end.